Rishabh, do we have the identity of pool play 3-4-5? For example, will you stay at 5 and then Shubman drop to 4? And how does that change in terms of the roles and responsibilities of pool play at 3-4-5?
I think there is still discussion going on who's going to play at 3, but definitely 4 and 5 are fixed. I think Shubman is going to bat at number 4, and I'm going to stick to number 5 as of now. And rest, we're going to keep on discussing about that.
Rishabh, how important is it to put pressure on the opposition spinner, and whether that's you personally going after the spinner, will you look to target Sean Bashir?
Depending on the match situation, obviously, it's always good to put pressure on not just the spinner. I think even the fast bowler, you got to put them under pressure depending when you want to do that. But at the same time, as a cricketer, I'm not thinking about that all the time. It just happens on the depending on the game situation, how the game is unfolding, and just play the game in that direction.
That's great. Yeah.
Rishabh, it's a young team that we all know, young captain, young vice captain. But you guys have played for a long time together. So just talk us about the conversation that you have had with Shubman as a captain and vice captain. Game once you got to know about it. And secondly, how are you looking at the entire series in terms of what kind of, I won't say like a brand of cricket, but what kind of cricket you want to play? And how is it that the two of you are going to implement the philosophy of play?
I think the idea is very simple. Look to play positive, brave cricket, but at the same time, you gotta respect the condition. Depending if there is a ball to hit, you gotta hit it, and if the condition requires you to leave the ball, struggle in, get yourself in, why not do it? Just finding ways. I think that is one of the key factor for us. Like every game, every ball is a different ball altogether. You gotta keep finding ways during the match, even though there might be times when you're struggling, but you gotta still believe in that you're gonna find ways and make your team win from there.
And think about camaraderie between you and Shubman.
I think me and Shubman has a really good camaraderie of the field, especially of the field. Like, if you are good friends of the field, it eventually comes on the field. It's much more better for cricket always. And that is something I've always believed. And me and him, we gel really well together. We keep on having conversation, and the kind of comfort zone we have with each other, I think that is really going to be special for us.
ऋषभ, इसी सवाल का एक एक्सटेंशन है कि आप बॉलर्स जैसा आप ये स्टंप माइक का ऊपर कर देते हैं, जैसे आप विकेट के पीछे आते हैं और आप काफी बोलते रहते हैं, मोटिवेट करते हैं, बॉलर्स भी कहते हैं कि आप प्रेशर नहीं आने देते हैं, तो आप एज अ लीडरशिप रोल में थोड़ा सा अगर इनलाइटन कर सकें कि क्या आपके रोल्स होने वाले हैं, क्या हम उसी तरीके से ऋषभ पंत को देखेंगे जो बॉलर्स को लगातार बात करते रहते हैं, उसमें थोड़ा सा और एक्सटेंशन देखने को मिलेगा बिकॉज नाउ यू आर अ डेजिग्नेटेड वाइस कैप्टन, बट जो हमने अदर फॉर्मेट्स में भी देखा है, आईपीएल में देखा है कैप्टन, और अगर आप हिंदी में जवाब देता है।
सी बहुत बार यही होता है कि वाइस कैप्टन कैप्टन आप हो या नहीं हो, बट आपको कंट्रीब्यूट करना है गेम में। एंड मैंने हमेशा यही करा है एज अ इंडिविजुअल कि अपनी तरफ से जो बेस्ट हो सकता है, बॉलर्स को जहाँ हेल्प हो सकती है, फील्डिंग एंगल्स में जहाँ हेल्प हो सकती है, जब मैं वाइस कैप्टन नहीं भी था तब भी मैं वो पार्ट करता था। तो मेरे लिए माइंडसेट कुछ चेंज नहीं हुआ है। अब अथॉरिटी और मिल गई है, बट एट द सेम टाइम मैं उसके बारे में ज़्यादा सोच रहा नहीं हूँ। अपनी तरफ से जहाँ पे बॉलर्स को कंट्रीब्यूट कर सकता हूँ, शुभी को कंट्रीब्यूट कर सकता हूँ, अपनी तरफ से मैं बेस्ट फुट फॉरवर्ड करूँगा, एंड इवेंचुअली जो होगा वो देखा जाएगा भैया।
Rishabh, you mentioned batting in England, English conditions. Is it nice not to be having to face James Anderson and Stuart Broad with that Duke's ball? And is there maybe a bit of an opportunity with England's inexperienced attack?
See, definitely it feels so good when both of them are not there. Because like coming from last two tours, they have been like there for England for so many years, and I've only came for two tours, but at the same time, they have enough ammunition as England bowling lineup. We don't want to take anyone lightly because our team also is young. They're still looking to develop themselves, but at the same time, we gotta play our cricket and respect the bowlers and opposition where it needed.
ऋषभ, इंडिया में जब खेलते हैं बैट्समैन तो बॉल की तरफ जाना होता है, जैसे हम खेलने वाले बोलते हैं, लेकिन
यहाँ रुक के खेलना पड़ता है, बॉल की थोड़ी सी राह देखनी पड़ती है, ये आदत हटाना प्रैक्टिस के बाद कितना मुश्किल होता है, कितना डिफिकल्ट, क्योंकि यही हटाने से ही, जैसे आप बोल रहे थे कि बॉल के लिए वेट करना, सैंडविच करना, तो ये नए बल्लेबाजों के लिए कितना है बेहतर।
आई थिंक इंग्लैंड आके बेसिक जो होता है ना क्रिकेट का, वो थोड़ा एक ऊपर आता है, अप स्केल करना पड़ता है उसको, बिकॉज ऑल ऑफ द प्लेसेस T20 क्रिकेट खेलते हो, आप वनडे खेलते हो, तो वहाँ पे थोड़ा स्किल, टेक्निकल थोड़ा पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू नीचे चला जाता है। बट कमिंग टू इंग्लैंड, उसको माइंड में रखना पड़ता है कि नहीं, यू गॉट टू रिस्पेक्ट द कंडीशन, और क्रिकेट खेलते जाओ, ज़्यादा एग्रेसिव होने की भी ज़रूरत नहीं है।
Squeeze last one. Yeah.
So India normally are a powerful, successful team. We're expected to win most games. You come here with a young team, rebuilding against a more established team. You're away from home. England are ranked above you at the moment. Would you say that India are underdogs to their this year?
See, as a team, we don't think in that way. Like, we want to come to England, play our best foot forward. We want to win this series, and that's the kind of mindset we come with always. Because we are not thinking we are a young team, and the kind of conversation we have in the group is how we can win this match, win this series, how everyone can contribute. For us, it's not about getting glory with individual players. It's eventually, because if the team wins, everyone wins, and that's the kind of thought process and that kind of mentality we want to, take in future. And we are, the communication we had with players is, let's focus on the team goal rather than focusing on the individual stuff.
Rishabh, I think, is talking about the plane.
Yes,
Ahmedabad plane crash.
Oh, yes, I know, absolutely, sir, because of your accident, that's very, very important. But for the country as a whole, because of the air crash, there is a mood of sadness. I think that will be reflected in the game here. And perhaps that gives you perhaps a sense of wanting to make people happy because of the air crash.
See what happened in the aircraft. I think the whole India was like saddened, disheartened, but at the same time, the only thing from our side, we're gonna be sticking to them, how we can make India happy again, not feeling, obviously the emotion is going to be high always because what happened in the crash, but at the same time, we're gonna put our best foot forward for the country, how we can make them happy, and that's added responsibility always.
Perfect. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Rishabh, it's been five and a half months since you looked at this match. How much of the adjustment that we have to make coming back to that work is mental and how much is technical?
I think mostly it's mentally. A little bit of technical is like in one days and T20, you gotta open up your stance a little bit because the kind of shot you wanna play. But at the same time, coming to England, you gotta play a little side on, and that really helps. And that's a basic technical thing which I've shifted. Other than that, it's just the mindset thing.